I'm having one of those low motivational days. I got so much stuff I want to get done, but I have like no motivation to do it. I barely pulled my butt off the couch from playing Destiny 2 to get my butt out here and do stuff, but I'm going to set some goals for today. I'm going to try and reach those. Goal is to make the mounting tabs for the computer underneath the dash, and I'm not going to be too ambitious. Let's just try for that. Okay, computer mounting point has been decided. So this, I'm sorry for the lighting, is going to go underneath this speaker grill in the dash. And I can't remember which way I decided it's going to go, but it'll be like pretty much like this. I can't really hold the camera end, but it's going to be way over. It's going to be up in there. Sorry, I can't do both, but I've marked. You can see like there's a mark right here with Sharpie on the corner. And that's where this is going to be. So this will be angled. Sorry, this will be angled like this. And that corner was marking this corner. So I'm actually maybe going to weld some tabs underneath the dash that are bent down to pick up this screw. And what I plan on using is just this little stick of flat bar. So I'm going to start by cutting off some tabs. So what I'll do is I get the two mounting tabs done first for the top, and then what I think I found to utilize is, I think it's this screw right here. I was going to be able to make something coming down off this, or even back here to support the lower part. So that is my goal today. Get the computer in there. That's a huge step for me, so I want to get that done. Okay, I got these little tabs right here. And what I plan on doing now is this will be bent to match the angle at which it's going to be sitting. And then I'll have another piece like this bent to match, and then this piece will weld to the body. And sometimes I'm kind of thinking of almost welding this to the body, but I think that these screws would be hard to get to. So I thought if I put these on there and had a through bolt, that through bolt would be easier to get to than these little Torx bits. So I'm going to drill these and bend them and check. Okay, so what I did is I put this in the vise and I bent it back, and I went and test fitted it underneath the dash a couple times because the dash is flat and this needs to sit at an angle, so it's going to sit like this. So now that I got this angle determined, I am going to go bend this one to match. And then I already found out that this is going to be too tight underneath the dash, because you can just imagine that this is the dash. Sorry. This is the dash, and that screw is going to be like impossible to get to. So what I'm going to do is use this tab, bend it to match this, and then have a probably do a nut cert right here so that I can put a bolt in from this underside to match. So this will come like this and bend. Yeah, that'll bend. I gotta figure that out. I might not know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Okay, I'm a dummy. So I had to rethink this. This one I had to put back straight, but before I did that, I copied the angle onto this flat piece. So this will go like this. It'll bolt together right here, and then that'll go against the bottom. And that will give me room to take this apart and out if I need to. So puts it down just a little bit lower than it was going to be, but that's fine. So now I'm going to, oh, and I hammered these at the same time, so they're matching. These are matching angles, so those will be both ready. So I just need to drill a hole through here, matching in here, and then I'm probably going to put a nut cert in there so that I don't have to always get both hands up in there to bolt it together. So I'll just drill these holes, get the nut cert, and show you when I'm done. Okay, I got this side done so you can kind of see what I was talking about. So this is straight with a hole. This is bent with a nut cert in there. So what I'm going to do is it'll mount like this. Just a crappy screw right now, but this will be welded to the underside of the dash, and then that'll be the mounting point. So now I just got to copy it to that side. So yeah, this bracket welded underneath, permanent. These will be mounted to this, so I don't have to try to access these torque bits. So just got to copy this over to that side, and then I'll have the upper mounts ready to go in. Okay, now I got these bolted on here. I'm going to put this in the car, and come on, Michael Scott, can you just chill out for a second? Now put this in there, mark the spots so I can weld it, and then I've been practicing my booger welds with my little booger machine. So I'm going to do a little more practicing, and then I'm going to mark these. That way I can take these off and weld these inside the car after I get my fire extinguisher out, water, wet rags, and everything, and blankets or whatever to try to protect everything. So I might actually go buy like a welding blanket or something. Don't really want to burn my car down. Okay, let me give you guys a view of my marks. You can see them on either side of the speaker grill. The little tab marks. That's going to be a pain. It really is. And I probably shouldn't do my first welding right there, but I don't have much of a choice if I want to keep the computer clean and out of the way. So that's where it's gonna be. I wish that it was like thick. I wish there was something so I could put like a nut cert under there, but the pad is right there. So I gotta hope I don't jack that pad up or start on fire. That's gonna suck. I wonder if I should just pop the dash pad off. Screw right here. Right there. Clip, clip. I really don't know. Let me figure it out. I think I'm probably still gonna weld, but I still just want to look anyways. Whoa. Whoa. There. Dash is off. That really wasn't that bad at all. It was really, I will show you, that many fasteners. just really tight to get up some of there for my fatty McHead. Okay. Now I can actually get here better. I should have done it in the first place. I went to the welding store and I got 3 little 1x1 little welding blanket deals so that they can block off and protect the wiring. So there's one here, there's one in there, and there's one right there. And then I've got the computer just clamped right here where it's going to be, the mount up there. So now all I got to do is weld them on and then come up with a bottom support. So I'm glad I took the dash off because now I can totally see better, but that's where it's going to weld. And my light died, so I'm going to go charge that for a little bit. And I got some things I got to do this middle of the day, so I'm going to go do that stuff and then come back and get this finished, because this really is my goal to finish mounting this today. And I really want that done, and that doesn't look too bad to actually get to now. I just hope that I can come up with some kind of skill to weld that. I'm not very confident because I don't ever weld, so I really hope that I can get that to work. Next time you see this, I'll be getting the welder in here and hopefully doing the right thing. I'll see. I'm scared. Okay, you can dog me all you want, but I got my first bracket on and I am stoked. And those are like booger welds, but dude, that thing is on there solid and it's not going anywhere. So I'm really stoked about that. So first bracket is down. You can kind of see what it did up here. I'll just sand that down really fast and just do a black spray bomb on it. But first bracket is down, and now I need to do the harder bracket from underneath. So I need to reposition, I need to get it up in there, and I need to mark it now. But that one is good, so I'm stoked. Time to move on to the next one. Okay, so since I got the top mounts done, it was time to do the bottom mount. Let me get this out of here. Oh, that felt good. I made this bottom bracket for the computer. So this goes like this. Look at my beautiful nappy booger welds. But there's penetration and I'm stoked. So let me mount this in the car and you can see exactly how I did this. And I'm pretty stoked with how it turned out. I really like it. So I'm going to mount it one last time and then I'm going to paint these brackets and then spray paint inside, and then I'm going to call it good. But let me show you it up in there first. Okay, here it is in all its glory. Beautiful. Mounted here, over here on this side, which you really can't see very well, up there, and then this lower bracket. I have a hole drilled in it, but I don't have a screw for it yet. I haven't dug out for it, and that's not a big deal because I can get to it easy. So you can see how this bracket right here tees off, and the holes don't line up yet, but they will. It'll bolt right into here. So this will be 3-point mounted, and even right now, with it not even bolted in, it's solid. So that is it. Big step. Computer is mounted. Super stoked with that placement. It took a long time. Little brackets and stuff, that takes forever. But it's exactly where I want it. I'll be able to just squeeze the plugs over that little support bar and call it good. I'm not going to mount the fuse block tonight because I'm just tired of working on this. And I got to make sure that I don't get tetanus from my wounds. So that's it. Maybe it'll give you an idea where to mount yours. I'm stoked. Didn't want to mount it in the engine compartment. So thanks for sticking with me and watching. Okay. Bye-bye.